Hi everybody, it's Mr. Monbrad again. Why don't they just come in and do a little practice tonight with this chapter 4. So if you're not already there, press the study plan button and it's sluggish tonight. Okay, I'm going to go to chapter 4 and here notice I have, maybe this is the first time coming into section 4.5. I wanted to bring this to your attention in case you're not aware, but you probably are. If I come into practice before I've tried to do a quiz me, which I know doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would you quiz before? But it has to do with doing an adaptive study plan for students, which we don't use that feature. But so I got no exercises available when I press that. Okay, so I'm going to go back in chapter 4 and let me practice this and see what happens this time. Okay, same thing. All right. Now, if that happens to you, it's a browser setting. I'm going to refresh my screen. Okay. I'm going to come back in here. Now, what's going to happen is I need to press this quiz me first. Now, I don't necessarily have to do anything in the quiz, and you might not want to do anything if you don't know anything. So I'll just submit it, and then I'm going to go back to my study plan. Now notice that the screen, it's still lit up here, like I haven't, it's not grayed out yet. And if I press practice, now I can actually get some exercises in here. So that's a little bit of a hassle, but if you've been working, you already have figured this out. But anyway, so some preliminaries to get your exercises open. Okay, I'm going to close that. Now, I'm going to come in and I really want to work with this first section tonight, solving a system by graphing. So I press that and I'm waiting. Okay, so here's my first problem, solving the system by graphing. Essentially, the idea is to graph both of these equations and find out if they intersect any place. If they do, then that's the solution of the system. So I'm going to use the graphing tool and get this to work. So I'll open this up, make it a little bigger. Okay. Now I'll work with this first line here, y, x plus y equals 8. And notice, let's say a word about that, x plus y equals 8. If I have x plus y equals 8, then I can, there's a lot of ways I can graph this, but I think I'm going to do it this way. Because I can see that the slope is -1, and the y-intercept, I get a 0, 8. Okay, so 0, 8, slope -1. And let's head back over here. So 0, 8, so right here, and the slope is -1, so if I come down 2 and over 2, I'll be at another point. So that's the first line. Okay, the next one, x minus y equals 6. Let's come back over here. Here, solving, I will subtract an x from both sides to get this. And now I'll multiply everything by a -1. So if I do that, I get this. Okay, so this was multiplying both sides by a -1. Oh, it was at this point here. Let me fix that. That's a little too big. So let me just open that up a little bit. So -1 times the -y. That makes a positive y. Okay, so my slope is 1, and I have this point 0, -6. 0, -6. That's my y-intercept. So let me come back in over here. Okay, slope is 1 and 0, -6. So and we'll put this back in here. Slope is 1, so I come up over 1, up 1. There it is. Now, what I'm looking for is this point over here. Okay, looking for this point. And it looks like the coordinates are 7, 1. 7, 1. Okay. Let me check my answer. Alright, so the graph is okay. Now, the solution, again, is going to be that ordered pair, 7, 1. So we'll have to type that in, 7, 1. Okay, solutions to these equations are ordered pairs. And the solution to a system is an ordered pair. Okay, so 7, 1. And I'll check that. Okay, looks good. And here's another one. But if you have any questions, email me. I want to see one in here that's it's a little bit different. Let's see if I can spot anyone. Okay, here's one. All right, here, notice I have a couple lines here, a system. X plus y equals 4. So let's go back over here. X plus y is 4. So that means y equals -x plus 4. All right, so let's go back and graph that. So I have an ordered pair, 0, 4, and the slope is -1 again. So there's that first line, y equals -x plus 4. Now the next one will be y equals -x plus 5, as you can see. So I'll have an intercept up here, and it has the same slope as the other one. Okay, now what you notice about these two lines is that they're parallel. They don't intersect. Okay. All right. And that means that the solution is that there is no solution because they don't intersect each other. That's what happens with parallel lines. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. All right. If you have any questions, you can email me.